This episode is brought to you by FX's Welcome to Wrexham. Celebrity owners Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds' small-town Welsh football club is fighting for a chance at promotion. These two Hollywood stars lead a team in the midst of history in the making, while dedicated staff and supporters hold on to a dream of returning the team and this working-class town in Wales to glory. FX's Welcome to Wrexham premieres September 12th on FX. Stream on Hulu.
This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 1879. 8 relationship habits that will make everything easier, smoother, and more fun, by Sarah Von Bargen of yesandyes.org. Hello, everybody. Welcome to ORD, and thank you so much for choosing your relationships today. I'm your host and narrator, Greg Audino, back with you once again to share an article that can inspire you and give you the tools to improve upon the many relationships in your life. This time we'll be hearing from Sarah Von Bargen, who is narrated more regularly on our finance show, Optimal Finance Daily, though she has some great material for us here too. So here are her ideas about what habits to start taking part in with your partner as we optimize your life. 8 relationship habits that will make everything easier, smoother, and more fun, by Sarah Von Bargen of yesandyes.org. Can you make it a habit to be a good partner? Are there such things as good relationship habits? I can hear you being skeptical from all the way over here. You might be sick of hearing me talk about habits by now, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. But I truly believe that they are one of the secrets to a life well lived. Studies vary, but psychologists and neurologists estimate that between 40 and 95% of what we do every day is habitualized. That's including how we interact with our partners. So it stands to reason that building even one good relationship habit, or breaking a bad one, could have a big impact on your relationship. If you're not sure where to start, listen on. 8 relationship habits that will make everything easier, smoother, and more fun. Number 1. Actually, listen when they talk. Confession. Sometimes when people are talking, I'm just waiting for them to be done, so I can tell a funny story that tangentially relates to what they just talked about. But it's pretty obvious when we do this, and it doesn't make our partners feel particularly loved, supported, or seen. So let's collectively work on building a listening habit and responding with questions about what our partners said, not just finding a way to tie everything back to another Friday Night Lights reference. Number 2, say goodnight to each other properly. Do you ever head to your bedroom while your partner is dinking around on the computer and in the other room? You're not really planning on going to bed, but somehow you end up falling asleep. They come to bed when you're already zonked out, and when you wake up, they're heading out the door to work. It feels weird and roommatey. You don't have to go to bed at the same time every night and wear the same satin pajamas and read each other poems. But it's much easier to at least say, "I'm heading to bed now," and then kiss your partner like you mean it. Right? Number 3, greet each other like you're glad to see each other. I suspect that half the reason that humans love dogs is that they're always so happy to see us. It's nice to come home to someone who's noticed your back. It's lovely to start the non-work part of your day with an enthusiastic hello. We don't need to greet our partners in a cute outfit with a cocktail. But it's nice if we at least stand up and go into the room where they are and kiss them hello. Obviously, if you're in the middle of a big project, you don't need to stop what you're doing, but we can manage more than the half-hearted "hey" while looking up from the phone. Number 4, make an honest effort to break the bad habit you know they hate. Note to self, stop dipping chips directly into the sour cream container or double dipping dates in the peanut butter. Kenny hates it. The amount of effort it'll take me to break this habit is pretty minimal, and it will reduce kitchen-related annoyances significantly. I bet you know, too, exactly which habits your partner hates. Not all of our bad habits are small or easy to break, but I bet you could stop letting the gas get so low, or put your boots in the closet, or stop leaving water glasses everywhere. These things seem tiny, but they add up and they take some of the sheen off of life. You'd be surprised how breaking even one of these little bad habits could improve your relationship. Number 5, limit how much you complain about them. None of us are perfect. None of us have perfect partners or perfect relationships, and there is no need to pretend that we do. And yes, venting is healthy and can help us bond with others. But the more we talk about our partner's less great qualities, the deeper those neural pathways get, and the easier it is to obsess over all the ways that they're not awesome. Also, when we constantly complain about our partners, our friends and family slowly begin to hate them, because all they hear is, he spends too much money, and she's a slob who expects me to clean everything. Incrementally, our friends and family turn against our partners because they only hear about their shortcomings. What should we do instead of constantly complaining? Talk directly to our partners about the issues that are making us so unhappy, and go to therapy. Number 6, have a recurring State of the Union date. How often do you and your partner have deep, nitty-gritty, are we on the same page talks? It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day, and before you know it, 3 years have passed and you're headed in different directions, sulking quietly. What if we made a habit of scheduling, like actually putting them in the calendar? State of the Union dates. We can order in some pizza, open a bottle of wine, and ask each other questions. Number 7, add fun things to the boring things. Much of adult life is business trips and school conferences and never-ending errands. If you have to do these boring things, how can you make them suck less? Can you tag along on that business trip to Tampa and tack on a few days at the beach? Can you stop by your favorite sushi place after conferences? Could you run errands together while listening to your favorite podcast? Not everything in life can be a delight, but we can usually make any situation a bit more enjoyable. And number 8, plan plenty of fun things throughout the year. Isn't it a bummer when people ask what you've been up to and you draw a blank? Or when you reach the end of the year and you can't pinpoint anything fun you did in the last 12 months? Build the habit of sitting down with your calendars and plugging in date nights, weekends away, dinner parties, and events that you want to go to. Sure, it would be nice if fun spontaneously happened, but planned fun is better than no fun. Can you put a happy, loving, supportive relationship on autopilot? Of course not. But you can absolutely build habits that will make an awesome relationship more likely. You just listened to the post titled, 8 Relationship Habits That Will Make Everything Easier, Smoother, and More Fun by Sarah Von Bargen of yesandyes.org.
What are they doing letting us in a place this nice? Now streaming on Hulu, John Cena and Lil Rel Howery are bringing trouble to paradise.
Gas, I need you to be really cool.
When have we ever not been cool?
Vacation Friends 2 on Hulu. And there's more.
I want some more.
When you add Disney Plus to Hulu for just $2 more a month.
Hallelujah!
With Blackish, Deadpool 2, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
And you're just telling me now?
The Hulu and Disney Plus bundle. Plans starting at just $9.99 a month. All of these and more now streaming. 18 plus only. Access content from each service separately. Offer valid for eligible subscribers only. Terms apply.
This episode is brought to you by Undeniably Dairy. Dairy farmers are more than farmers. They're climate caretakers. They see water as a precious resource. Most farmers recycle water up to 4 times, from chilling the milk to irrigating their crops. And some even use technology to turn manure into renewable energy. To learn more about what dairy farmers are doing to make their farms more sustainable, visit usdairy.com.
And thanks so much to Sarah for this great post today. A nice, easy-to-follow list. I love the articles like this that leave us with some very concrete ideas to follow, which can sometimes be more than enough to lift our relationships up from a difficult place. You know, just that one shakeup in our routine or our approach. And if I might add another one, think about what causes you and your partner both believe in. And see if you can find time to volunteer towards this cause, or at least make regular donations. You know, my girlfriend and I, for example, we really care for the environment. And while we always wish we were doing more to help, at the very least, what we do try to do is go on regular long walks in which we will bring some of those trash grabbers in a trash bag. And while we're walking, we'll pick up trash alongside the road or the beach or wherever we're at. It's something that we feel really great about doing. It's something that we are totally together on. And it's been an overall, just a really nice addition to our relationship recently. So think about that, everybody. It's time to get going and say goodbye to another episode of ORD. But you know I'm here with you every day, so I sure hope you come on back tomorrow for more content that can help you better the relationships you have with yourselves and others. That's where your optimal life awaits.